Hello, hello. I hope you guys are doing well. So, I wanted to try something for the Halloween, and I found this concept I like on Pinterest. So I decided to sculpt it. Yeah, let me just share this on my social media here. So, how are you guys doing? Sorry, I'm about half an hour late today. It was a super busy day. Just sharing this. One moment. Hey, I'm sharing this on my Instagram. So, today is the Halloween edition stream for me. Uh, AI Sandman. Nothing so special. I'm just going to block out this creature. I know you guys asked me for a female blockout, but yeah, this is Halloween is coming, so I'm going to block out this one. Maybe after that, I can block out a another female character. So let's have some fun. Again, this is George Zaky. If you don't know me, you probably saw one of my work. If you are a character artist, or if you are studying anatomy, anything like that, you probably saw one of my blockouts somewhere on ArtStation or Pinterest. Again, I'm specialized in stylized blockouts and stylized characters in general. But yeah, I nowadays I focus on sculpting anatomy blockouts to provide references or base meshes for you guys if you are interested. You can find them on my art station. The link is here and link in the comment on the description below. So this is a quick introduction here. Is there any software or AI which I can make retopo easy? The next update for Zbrush is going to have a retopology tools which are super nice. I saw the demo. They're gonna be fun. And I believe I saw on Twitter. I think I saw an AI that makes an automatic topology with some kind of annotations. It's still in closed beta, so I don't know how good it performs. The topology, I mean. So if you're wondering what I'm using now, this is my IMM brush. You can find it on my art station here. This is it. This is a bunch of primitives for the most used anatomy parts: legs, hands, torso, head, even eyes, nose, all your body parts. And I already split them into different polygroups to make it easy for you guys to use and to make it easy to understand the volumes. Because for me, volumes is no, it's not for free. My brushes, so you can find them on my art station. You can explore them here. See if you want to use them or not. So this is my IM head. This is a pretty much an a a human head, just with some twisting here and there. And he doesn't have a nose, so I will just push this nostril area here. Like this. Exactly like, yeah, I hear you guys. Exactly like Voldemort. Just building the volumes here and there, the cheekbones, for example, pretty pronounced here, the mouth. So here I'm just searching for the extreme facial features. If I manage to, of course I managed to do it. So if I manage to capture these extreme features, I pretty much done with the sculpt, you know. Because all I am going to do next I'm going to just adjust the overall proportions and doing the refinements here and there. So nothing so special. Going just to be the time consuming part. you know. So I always consider the blockout stage to be 80% of the time, and the other 20% is the refinement and the all the secondary details you want to add. And yeah, uh, and another thing, the blockout stage usually takes 20% of the time, and the details takes the other 80%. So it's the complete opposite. So the nose are going above the eyes, these lines here. So I'm going to capture this on my sculpt here. I agree. I pretty much agree with you, Arnold. It's not that the stylized work is not good. You're just um you can see everything in realistic with your eyes. So you're just getting used to it. That's what I'm trying to say. So you're getting used to realism. So anything defies these realistic principles will be interesting for your eyes. So right now I want to really want to extrude the mouth here like this, not like this, of course. That, pushing this inward. Then I'll add a couple of edge loops here. Let's polish. No, let's just use the smooth brush. Let's add a couple of edge loop here. Let's move this again. Just want to again capture the uh, the mouth area here. So so this is his mouth. So actually, I'm going to I should have added his teeth. Agreed. So the thing is, I'm just going to block out this character. Nothing more really. So let's add his ears again. That's just the normal human ear. Let's split and mask. Let's uh let's mask this loop here like this. Let's push this up, put this down. This. Let's so let's push this upwards like this. Push it down. The more technology we become, the more skillful and stable our architecture has become. Minimalism, profit taking, and laziness. Yeah, the whole Actually, the whole industry situation is a bit tough on all of us. Yeah, I just hope uh, the this situation will become more, I can't see any future. So I really need to add his teeth, but let's ignore this for now. For now, at least. So let's add his neck again. I'm going to add the neck from my IMM brush. Add his neck. This one. So split and mask. Scale this up. Pushing the head backward a little. Pushing the neck down. Uh, yeah, this is pretty much his neck. Yeah, I think this looks okay for now. I'll keep pushing, of course, once so I want to be optimistic, you know. Just wish, yeah, I just wish we're close to the end of the tunnel, you know. there's a light at the end. I hope. So, this is his neck. For his torso, again, I will add the torso I'm in brush here. Let and mask. Uh, like this. Scale it up, and I want to have the right scale first. Maybe like this. Then I'll push the chest muscle down a bit, making this a little bit of a curve torso. Like this, making the belly a bit more pronounced and wider here, adjusting the muscles. So I added a muscle, another piece here, so I react to the other pieces I have, meaning these pieces. Like this. So the rib cage is not super visible. There will be a bunch of muscles here and there, so just going to leave it this way. The head, I think, can be a bit bigger than that. Inflate it and scale it up a little. So I want this connection to be triangle here, but I also want this part here to be visible, just to add a bit more interested part here. So, like this. His neck is a bit thick, so I'll adjust the other parts to reflect these muscles. Adjusting the back muscles a little bit here. So let's add his shoulder, just to better, Uh, yeah, I'm using them. Yeah, I did a bunch of streams without them, without using them. I mean, you can check them out. You can if you want. And yeah, uh, I keep updating them, so they are so valuable. I'm working on a new update right now. All the potty bar pieces, but not in a single mesh like this. In a are going to be in a separate parts, but as a single subtool. You know, they are polygroup, of course, but every muscle is a different geometry. Every single muscle, so they're going. This is going to be interesting. I'm testing all my update, my thanks, thanks a lot. This is the whole point of the IMM brushes, actually. You know, these guide for the anatomy I have here and in a low poly. So you just have to define the volumes, and you have all these guides to sculpt your anatomy. Just follow these lines on the polygroups borders here to sculpt your anatomy. So it's okay. I got this idea and I decided to, yeah, why not making a product out of them? It's very successful so far. But I really wish uh you guys can share what you are working on with these IM brushes I got, you know. It's always nice to see my work used by other artists. Actually, some of the artists I really admire are using them on their courses, I'm super glad my work is this helpful for so many. So this is the spine of the scapula, and this is where we attach the deltoid muscle. So I'm going to push the deltoid up a little to attach it to the spine of the scapula, you know. I want to make the torso a bit more dynamic here. But yeah, let's let's not rush these things. I'm going to make it more dynamic, of course, but yeah, later. Let's scale this up a little. Scale it to the side. Again, I feel like the problem is with his head. His head is much bigger than that, but in the at the same time, I want to push the head and the torso together, and this I won't do. Uh, I will not do that now. I'll just continue sculpting the look out the hands and the leg here. Actually, let's add his pelvis to help me a little with the measurements of, of all these pieces. Adjusting the connections here, because as you can see, there's a separation line here because the obliques are a bit thick. So let's merge them. Let's add a crease here. Just to define this oblique area here. Let's even add some volumes like this. So let's add the arm, upper arm. Let's get a mask. Let's scale this up. Scale this up like this. Let's mm, let's actually make it the same pose here. I'm trying to decide if I want to make this pose or a T pose. Um, let's make let's make something in between a T pose and the this pose, this exact pose here. Let's scale this. Yeah, like this. Let's duplicate this. Let's add the lower arm. Female. Not a female. Lower arm. Lower arm. Let's just click and mask. Just want to why I duplicated this? Because I want the same rotation, you know, like this. Let's scale this, push it inward a little. Do you guys have any question so far, or you are just enjoying watching the process? You know, but I'm not doing anything special here, as you can see. Not even using any kind of a special brush, unless you know you saw one of my the iron brush as a special brush. So this is the only brush I'm using. That is not free, you know, but it is not at the same time. It's not really a special thing, you know. Just a bunch of low poly primitive anyone can make. So has a long forearm, as you can see. So just checking the silhouette. from all angles, making the forearm a bit more long. Yeah, something like this. And again, I want to merge all these three pieces, or let's merge the upper arm and lower arm. Merge down like this. Checking, of course, the silhouette from all angles, making the upper arm a bit more, a bit more short, short than that. Like this. Now let's add his legs again, just to help me with the measurements here. Also, again, guys, if you have any question, and if you want to talk about anything, I'm just here for you. So if you want. So let's add the let's say first. This is day 17. The Halloween version. Yeah, let's continue. We'll just add his upper leg underscore F. This one. Let's split and mask. Like this. Like this. Scale this up a little. And down. Using the inflate a little here and there. again, for these parts, one advice: don't be afraid of drawing the details. You can add them later. Just adjust it, fix your connections here and there. Yeah. This adjusting the shape of the quad muscles, adjusting the peak point, the connections to the pelvis, the hamstring, the back muscles, pretty much everything. This is going to be his the extension of these triangle part will be the extension of his tail. So I'm not super focused on this right now. Now let's add his lower leg. Like this, adjusting this position like this. Maybe adding a bit of a rotation here. I'll eventually use split and mask here, but yeah, let's keep them connected for now. This. Uh, maybe, hey, XZI, hello. Um, Not sure if I want to make his leg braided like this. Yeah, like this way. Bend it down a little, moving it up. like that, like this. Yeah, something like this will do. Again, I'm going to adjust the whole thing, you know. Let's add his feet. I'm just going to add this like this. Let's press mirror and weld. Oh, let's before that let let's click on that. Let's press mirror. Let's table dynamic for a second here. Let's press mirror and weld. Let's add his leg in place like this. Let's mask this area here. Let's center the mask, rotate it, or let's rotate the whole thing here. Let's rotate it in place like this. Let's push this one down like this. And yeah, uh let's rotate the whole thing. And we have as the of course a representation for his feet. I'm going to add a few more details on them now. Once I add his fingers and the other part here, his muscles. So the moment I will add his the moment I'm going to add his the moment I added his teeth and all these creature thing here and there, going to be nice. I should have connected this part to this. I really don't know why I created this piece of triangle here. But anyway, so let's add his hand. So his hands looks pretty interesting. And for the hand, think I'll try this hand I have. Mm, you know what? Let's just add the other one. Pretty much because I have a much better topology. Split and mask. Let's just add the hands in place like this. Let's put it even forward. Yeah, something like that. Let's make it one a bit more thick. Now, let's add his fingers. So he has two fingers, one here, and the other one is here. So I'll just make the knuckles for his finger. Maybe this one is the separation between them. I don't know. Like this. He has three fingers. So this one is super small. So two big fingers and one small one. Like this. Um, let's add his thumb first. Let's add his thumb. So this is his thumb like this. Split and mask. Again, let's enable dynamic local symmetry. Scale this up. Let's make this one a little bit thin, one thick and thin again. I'll make the adjusting the connection here. Enable dynamic local symmetry again. Let's duplicate this. Or, let's delete this. Let's press Control, duplicate this one. Let's press Shift A for the IMM brush. Let's add the primitive here. Yeah, like this. This is pretty much a good finger nail. So let's add his fingers. Let let's add the finger. Oh, let's disable dynamic like this. Split and mask. Enable dynamic local symmetry again. Let's scale it up. Almost the same length here, like this. Make it a bit thick. Make the hand so again back to his fingers. Let's rotate it for a second here. Yeah, again, let's duplicate this. Actually, before duplicating this, let's shape it as a again some kind of a witch hand. which hand is which hands are wider on the knuckles and you know thinner here. Let's even rotate it. Like this. Let's duplicate this. Let's again press Shift A, add the appendage, normal appendage here, scale it down a little, just to make it a fingernail. Let me guys know if you're enjoying this. So something like that. So let's duplicate this, move it here. A much smaller one, and of course a much shorter one, like this. Let's make it more relaxed. So let's again duplicate this, and make it a bit much smaller. Like this. Adjusting the plating his knuckles here, like this. Scale this even. Let's disable dynamic. Let's press mirror, mirror and weld, mirror, mirror and weld again, mirror, mirror and weld, and mirror, mirror and weld. Let's see. Oh, this one also mirror, mirror and weld, and yeah, this is his hands. Maybe I can push this one or scale it up a little. Mirror, mirror out. Oh, without dynamic force, mirror, mirror out. So, again, his head is too small. I'm going to have to scale it up, but along with his torso, of course. So I will not do this now. I'll just m- m- I'll just have to adjust the whole thing, making his back, his wings, you know. But yeah, first thing first, uh let's so let's actually duplicate the thumb. I want to try to make the his toes using the stump as a base. So let's duplicate this, move it in place like this. Scale this down. Let's press mirror mode. The wrong axis. Or this is the wrong axis. So mirror mode. No. The axis maybe. Mirror mode. Again, not the Z axis. Want to mirror this toe here. Maybe like this. Yeah. Yeah. Something like this. So let's scale this up a little. Scale it up. moving the toe in place. Let's frame it for a second. So let's duplicate this, moving it in place. Scale this down a little. Well, let's make it uh, this back have 4 fingers. Let's duplicate this. So, like that. Duplicate this again, like this. Scale this down, it down. I'm going to merge. Let's actually merge all these fingers together. Merge down, always okay. Yeah. Let's disable local symmetry, mirror and well, like this. Um, let's delete hidden. Let back to his go back to his feet, because I actually want to merge the toes with his feet. So again, merge down. Yeah, something like this. Yeah. So so this is going to be another finger. I will scale this up as the finger, I mean. Um yeah. So let's duplicate finger. Let's hide it, or let's move it away. Yeah, like this. Now let's adjust the whole proportion. Before that, again, let's just save first. Then using the T-pose mesh here, activate symmetry, of course. Now let's scale up the whole thing. Let's enable local symmetry. Let's add some details here. Let's fingers. So his feet is also a bit small here. Let's enable perspective for a second. I want to merge a little. Just a little though. No, I'm not trying to be an exact one-to-one, you know. But yeah, let's make a little bit here. Like this. Oh, let's add the enable the movie movie here, timeline, show. Let's add a point here and a point here. So this one and this one. Like this. Let's move it down a little. Uh, let me just that everything forward a little. So I think I made it a bit cartoonish. I like the proportions though. It's not an exact one-to-one, of course, but yeah, a very cartoony proportion. Actually, it looks funny. It's supposed to look scary a little, but you know, right now he's not. Oh, the symmetry was off. I don't know why. I think it'll be dynamic here. Um, so I want to add few details here just to better visualize he's a creature, you know. So I want to add these kind of limbs here and there for the for his wings. And yeah, just add those and I'll call this a day. Any questions so far, guys? I know it's kind of this stream is kind of boring, not talking too much. Not much of a talker, you know. Yeah, I love sharing my process and my thought. I think I'll keep the cartoony proportion here because I really like it. Again, Not not super happy with the proportion, the overall proportion for the character, but the proportion, the cartoony proportions are interesting. So I think I will keep them. Almost done here, guys. Anyway, so T-pose mesh is more different. So I want to create something here for his wings, as I said. Let's unhide this finger here. And as you can see, I kept his finger this way. Because I want this finger as a symmetry here, so I can scale it like this. So basically, I can scale it and keep the symmetry. So I'm going to connect it here. Let's enable dynamic. Let's connect it here at this point. Let's push it. Put it here like this. Let's rotate it. Let's press mirror mode. Now the local symmetry, of course. Something like this. And let's make the flesh here and there for his wings. For the flesh, this flesh thing here, I will just add I'll just add quad sphere like this, and I'm going to split and mask. Let's enable local symmetry. Let's press it like this. Let's connect it to this one. Yeah, let's add a another flash here for this point up to this triangle here. Let's add the tail here. Again, just another spot here. Scale it down, put it here. This. This is going to be his scale. So, uh, this is his tail. Make it a bit longer than that. Let's actually duplicate this. Let's scale this up like this. Scale this up. Let's make this one a little bit thin. Again, split and mask. So this is the end point, or the spacing here. What? The retaining maintenance of perpetual license? I don't really I don't really know. Not sure. This would be super cool anyway. Because a lot of my friends are switching to other softwares because of the subscription-based option. So I think it would be cool to have the perpetual license back. So let's add the final piece now. The actually two pieces, a flesh here and a flesh over there. Let's add a flesh here and there, and our guy will be good to go. Let's add a quad here again. Let's split and mask. Let's scale this down, move it up like this. this here, and here. That's a very small one. Let's add his what here. Split and mask again. Scale this down, making the flesh here. Between this one and his this forearm. So something like this. Let's make his wing, his tail much taller. So almost done here. I think I'll go for about another 10 minutes, and yeah, I'll call it a day. I'm going to push these for now. So let's add a quad sphere here on top. Let a mask. Actually, let's table lock symmetry. Let's press mirror and weld. This is the upper gum of his teeth. So let's add a few primitives for his teeth. Let a mask. Let him up. Let's push it this way. And here. Let's enable dynamic here, just to make the other teeth. So like this. This. Duplicate it again. Again. Yes, press auto group. Mirror mode. Mask topological. Just to make small variations here. That one here. Uh, let's uh, let's duplicate this and let's mirror it on the z-axis. Or let's just rotate it. Let's duplicate this. This is the duplicate. This like this. Get this down a little. Let's duplicate his teeth. Let's use topological again. Let's actually duplicate this, move it up. Going to be his tongue, cause why not? We added everything except his tongue. So so now let's finalize this thing. Let's save first. Let's merge. Let's separate. This is the separate one. Let's merge all these together. Merge down. Oh, merge down again. Merge down. Down. Love seeing these polygroups. I really like them. Yeah, this is very cartoony. So, yeah, this is it, guys. Let's enable perspective. Let's actually make a perspective 50. So, yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. This is our back. And yeah, happy Halloween. See you next next week. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Again, before I go, if you want to support me or if you are wondering what I'm using, this is my ultimate IM anatomy brushes. A bunch of primitives, a bunch of low poly objects to achieve better volumes for your anatomy, basically. So yeah, if you want them, you can check out my art station in the description. So thanks so much for watching. See you guys next week.